I can't say for everybody, but for me, just like you asked, my first day at work, if I can remember very well, it wasn't so beautiful. I wasn't looking forward to coming back the next day.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today we're doing something different. We're going to be talking to staff members. I want to hear the perspective of other staff members, what they feel, what they want to say to their bosses, not just me, what they would like their bosses to know, what the thoughts that go in their head when they are coming for an interview, when they are working. So today it will be all about staff members talking to their CEOs and hearing their own perspective. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Tracy Diamonds, and here I talk about business growth, business structure, entrepreneurship. So most times business owners keep wondering what is in the head of their staff members. Why are their staff members behaving the way they are behaving? What are they expecting? Why are they not meeting up to the targets they are giving? They feel like they are stubborn, they are difficult, they don't want to work. We get these challenges every time. We get these questions every time. If you ask an average CEO, what do you think about your staff members? These people are just wicked. They are never nice. No matter what you do for them, they will never appreciate. Those thoughts and words keep coming up. And so I like to just hear from other staff members. I'm going to be using my staff members for this experiment, but it will not be about my business, but about the thoughts that go in their head. I want to be asking them, what do you guys think? What are their thoughts? And let's hear from them. So that's what we're doing in today's video. So now let me introduce you to the first staff member in this series of interviews for staff, and it's my able Muna here. Hello Muna, welcome to the show. Welcome to my YouTube channel. So Muna, just give us tell us who you are, how long you've worked with me, and just a brief introduction of who you are.
Okay, my name is Muna Ohia, and I've worked with St. Tracy for 5 years plus. This is the 6th year. It's been an amazing time. Just like she said, there are in everything you do, there will be challenges, there are ups, there are downs, there are good times, there are down times, but it's been an amazing journey so far.
So Mona, thank you. So today I just want to ask you, we're not talking about St. Tracy here today, we're just talking about staff members and what is in their head. We want to know what is in staff members' head. So what are your expectations and fears when you are applying for a job? When you apply for this role, I don't think this is the first place you've worked. Wherever you're applying for a job, or from the communication you've had with other staff members, what goes through your mind when you're applying for it? When you see an advert or you see a role that you think you can fit in, what are the thoughts that go through the mind of a staff?
Okay, generally, I think when you want to apply for a job, sometimes you're unsure. You want to find out, do I fit in? Would they accept me? Would I pass the interviews? You're somehow nervous. You don't know the people that will interview you, the people you're going to meet, the questions you're going to ask. There are some uncertainties that go through your mind, but at the same time, you are excited because you're about to get a new job, but these are the things that will go through your mind when you're looking for a new job. You want to prepare, put your answers straight, but at the same time, you don't know what for certain what is going to be. The place they're going to accept you, the things that they said they are, is it really what they are? Are they going to pay you on time? There are just a lot of questions that will be running through your mind, okay. But then again, you want a job.
Okay, so great. So you're unsure of these things and then you get the job. Can you give me an overview of your first day at work? Can you remember your first day at work here or where else you've worked? How was your first day at work? Did it meet your expectation? Do you think you made the right choice? Were you scared? Did you want to come back to work the following day? Did you say, did I make the right choice? What went through your mind, or what goes through the mind of an average staff member on their first day at work?
Well, I can't say for everybody, but for me, just like you asked, my first day at work, if I can remember very well, it wasn't so beautiful. I wasn't looking forward to coming back the next day, but then again, you had to keep moving. You had to look forward to.
Why you didn't feel like coming back the next day?
Okay, I think the staff members I met at the time, and maybe my personality, we didn't really. It didn't seem like I was welcome. Of course, it's a workplace; it's not a social gathering. But you want to know that this is somewhere you feel comfortable working. But it took a while before I was able to relax and break into the system, and then and now I can't even think of otherwise. But initially, it wasn't all that smooth for me. But here we are.
So what makes you happy in your job? Is job recognition important to you? Will you like to always be how often will you like to be promoted? How often will you like your salaries to be increased? What is the thing about your work that you like to see better in your role or in your work generally? What are the things that just motivate you to work?
Well, I believe generally in life, every human wants to make progress. You want to know that you, after counting one, you count two, you count three. That's motivates you to do more, to do better. I don't know, one of the reasons why people would want a change of job in future is having one job role for a long time. It's not necessarily about the money, but you want to know that you're doing something and you're reinventing.
Challenged.
Yeah, you're challenged. There are new challenging roles that would come up. I for one, I think I'm blessed in that aspect because I haven't handled one role for more than 2 years. I've been moved from one department to another, to another, to another. So I can't really say how people that have been in that position for several years, how they feel. But I know that it's something that people look forward to doing. Some people, I know, I spoke to someone, I was having a discussion with someone sometime, not in our organization here, outside, and he said that he's about to resign from his job. He has done this job for 15 years. He's in the oil and gas sector. And I was worried, like, why? He said he has done one thing for the past 15 years. The same thing. He actually got another job in that field, but in Saudi Arabia. But then, and he was excited. After a while, something happened, and they said, "Don't worry, we'll call you when we need you." And no, he wasn't going to. He's not having it. So even the one he has currently, there's no more enthusiasm. He's not passionate about it anymore. He just wants. That's how far people can go to have something challenging to do, no matter how little, but just move, keep moving to tell yourself you're making progress in any area.
Great. So you're saying that most staff members would like to have a new role, a challenging task. So if a business is stagnant, a business is not even making progress, it also affects the staff members behind because they also want something challenging. They want to be sure that they want something exciting. Everybody they want something new. Okay, so tell us, what makes you committed to your role? What makes you put in your best? If you put in your best, why do you do the things you do? How do you do them? What makes you committed to your role generally?
Okay, there are several factors that you look at. Personally, I think it's my personality. When I set out to do something, I make sure I do it. That's personal for me. But secondly, again, is when I joined this organization, and then, when you're working and you're seeing that the management is carrying your quote unquote matter on their head, you want to reciprocate that same energy. You don't want to be the one found wanting in any aspect. You do anything to the best of your ability. Yes, you may not get it right 100% all the time, but you're doing this way, the management is doing that way, everybody is complimenting everybody. So it's one of the things that motivates me, because we are rewarded well. You are applauded when you do it right, when you get it right, and they say reward for hard work is more work. And when you're given more work to do, you know that means the last role I handled, I was able to do something good out of it. That's the reason. So these are the things I look at, and I tell myself I can't fail at anything, any task given to me or any job role given to me. I can't fail at it. I have to do anything that I can to keep moving. So these are the things that motivate me. We look at several other things, but let me cut it short here.
Okay, so great. So you say you're motivated when you see that you're carried along and all that. So let's talk about, you said the good things, let's talk about the bad things. Have you been discouraged at work? Have you felt like even slapping this your CEO, like, what's wrong with this woman? Or what discouraged you at work, and how did you get back to your feet, and how did you bounce back? How did you wipe off what mistake did you make? Just give us a scenario, or remind yourself or remind us of what, when you got discouraged, how did you encourage yourself back, and how would you like to be treated at work when situations like this occur, or in the mind of a staff? How do staff members want their CEOs to handle them when there's a discouragement, or when there's a mistake, or when they've done something that caused a loss?
Now I'm on the spot. But well, I may not give an exact scenario, give an exact example, but there are times, yes, when you feel down there, and you have to talk yourself up, give yourself reasons to continue to go ahead. Maybe I should just give the example. Well, okay, for example, you make a mistake in the job you're asked to do. You make a mistake, and you know that this mistake is a grave mistake. And then you get the shouting of your life that you have never received your entire life, and your whole being is shaking and quaking. And, sometimes it gets to you, but then again, the way I handle it, I ask myself, did I do something wrong? Emphatically, yes, I did something wrong. This could cost the company XYZ amounts. This could cost the company this and that and that. So if I feel this way for doing what I did, the person that is paying for this, how does she feel? That is how, personally, I interpret it. How does she feel for what I had done? So I just try to learn from it, get over it, and then I move forward. But have I been in a situation where I felt, oh, definitely yes, I have. But we go past it and we learn from it and move forward.
Great. Okay. So you see, so you know that it's not personal, that business is just business. And that's one of the things I tell business owners, nothing is personal here. And I tell staff members as well, work is not personal. Nobody's angry with you because of who you are. It's just the work that brings people together, and it's the work that is addressed. That's why when I also say, when someone makes a mistake or someone does something wrong, you address the situation and not the person, because hopefully you employed a good person, but this good person did something wrong. So it's the action that is wrong, not the person itself that is wrong. So from everyone here, nobody is perfect. People make mistakes, but of course, as business owners, we want to ensure that these mistakes are reduced to the minimum level as we can. So we're getting towards the end of this interview. Thank you so much for all the honest answers you've given to us. So let's just round it off with this question. Which one will you prefer, a huge salary without other staff benefits, or a moderate salary plus benefits? And if we're talking about benefits, what are the kind of benefits you will love or you like right now, and what will you be looking forward for in the future?
Me, I would prefer moderate salary with all the benefits.
What kind of benefits?
So the benefits that we already, should I go ahead and mention the benefits that we have currently? Mm-hmm. Okay, we already have our 13th month, which we have, what's it called, leave allowance. We'll have 13th month. We'll have sales commission. Even for those of us that are not in sales, we still get commission from people that do sales. So these are benefits, financial benefits. We'll have leave, annual leave, casual leaves. We'll have a day off duty where you could get rest and run other things you want to do and be out of work for that day.
So for you prefer more benefits and moderate salary? Yes,
I prefer that, because you can get the high amount. Not money can't solve everything. There are sometimes you need your time to do other things, personal things, and you have the money, but you don't have the time to go around and do some other things you want to do. Personally, I don't want that. So moderate salary and several other benefits that will still enter, that will join.
Okay. Thank you, Muna. Guys, if you watch up to this place, please click the like button, subscribe if you haven't subscribed. I hope you enjoyed that interview. And if you have more questions you would like us to ask other staff members, please put them in the comment section, and we'll try and get a hold of another staff member, because not everyone agreed for this interview. Let me tell you, I have to bribe some people to do this interview. Most people don't want to come on the camera. So if you have any more questions you would like us to ask staff members, you can put them in the comment section, and I'll get to ask my staff member. But basically, she's not just talking about our company. She was talking about generally in the workplace, how they want to feel, how they want to be treated. Thank you guys for watching. But before you go, please ensure that you subscribe, like, comment, share the video. Click the link here to watch another of my video. Until I come again next time, have a fantastic day. Stay structured.